Hey everybody, welcome back to 50 Shades of Tay. I'm Taylor here with the Summer 2023 movie preview, and I was going to attempt to film this video with my sunglasses on, but I could not see a single thing, so there goes that. I do, however, have my festive pineapple cup, which I was very excited to drink out of. I was going to fill it with my favorite summertime drink of half vodka and half pineapple juice, but I'm out of both. So I'm just sipping on some water today, so there goes that. But I know what you guys are thinking. It's been a week. Where have you been? Did you get abducted by aliens again? Did you revert back into a reptile? Did you finally find your dad and you're trying to make up for lost time? No, I was actually out of town visiting some family, but I am back now and here to talk about all the movies coming out this summer. It's crazy to me because this summer feels like the before times, like before the pandemic. This is the first summer to me that we've had huge tentpole movies coming out in a row every single week, including a couple weeks where there's two big movies coming out on the same day. So I'm very excited to get into this with you guys. I will say this summer season kicked off officially last week with Fast X, and I did have a chance to see this movie. However, I was in the middle of packing and getting ready to go out of town, so I didn't get a chance to put up my Taylor's take, so I will give you some spoiler-free thoughts right now. Full disclosure, the last Fast and Furious movie I saw in theaters was Tokyo Drift, so I know I'm missing 67 out of the 69 Fast and Furious movies, but I did have a lot of fun with this movie. It's just a very good popcorn flick for the summer to kick off the whole summer season. The highlight of this film for me, honestly, was Jason Momoa as the villain. I thought he was great. He was really funny, very menacing, and honestly stole the show for me. Another highlight, it's weird to say, but there's a scene, without spoiling anything, that takes place in the Vatican, and it's, I don't know if you guys have heard of the video game Rocket League. I play it on my Xbox, so it's a pretty fun game where you're a little car. There's a scene almost like that towards the beginning of the film. But overall, I would say Fast X is a fun time at the theaters. And yeah, it really did kick off this summer season. And then next week, well, I guess this week now. Yeah, right now it's Tuesday the 23rd. So this week, that's crazy. I'll be seeing this Thursday. The Little Mermaid comes out, the live action remake from Disney. I was a little nervous about Ursula because she's one of my favorite Disney villains. But at D23, they showed us the entire scene of Poor Unfortunate Souls with Melissa McCarthy, and I have to say, she has that evil cackle down, that laugh that Ursula has. She had it down perfectly. I just hope the rest of this movie can live up to the hype and the expectations. I will say the soundtrack is out now, and it sounds incredible. So the only thing I'm nervous about, and I don't know that I'm going to enjoy it, is the realistic look of the fish. Honestly, they did flounder dirty. I don't like that they made them realistic, but we'll see. Maybe in the context of the whole film, I will change my mind on that. I'm going into it optimistically and can't wait to see what they do with this adaptation. All right, so the same day as The Little Mermaid, which is kind of a bummer because I feel like this movie is going to get overshadowed by a huge Disney live action film, is The Machine. And this movie looks great to me because I love Mark Hamill, and it's a hard R comedy, which I feel like we haven't gotten from him. And it looks pretty funny to me. So I'm hoping that with word of mouth, that this movie hopefully gets more attention and isn't overshadowed. And I'm hoping it's as fun and funny as the trailers have made it seem. But yeah, The Machine coming out this Friday as well, May 26th. So then next week, this is honestly one of my most anticipated films of the whole summer this summer. Spider-Man Across the SpiderVerse. This will be coming out June 2nd. I already have my tickets to see it. First time I see it, I'm going to see it in Dolby. And then the second time, hopefully I can get a second viewing in IMAX, just because I loved the first Spider-Verse movie. I cannot wait to see this one. All the trailers, all the footage I've seen, it just looks so gorgeous, looks so good. Very much looking forward to this. Across the SpiderVerse, June 2nd. All right. Oh, man. Well, also on June 2nd, if you guys know me, you know I'm a huge horror fan. Horror is my favorite genre of film. However, I already have seen The Boogeyman. I saw it at CinemaCon, and I don't think I'm allowed to review it yet. I think the embargo is still there, but there was a social reaction embargo that was lifted, so I am able to say that to me, The Boogeyman is a huge disappointment, and I will not be checking this out again when it comes out in theaters. But I encourage you guys to still check it out, see it for yourselves. Hopefully you guys enjoy it more than I did. I don't know what to say. Just a miss for me. June 9th, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. I gotta say, I loved Bumblebee when that movie came out with Haley Steinfeld, so I'm very much looking forward to Rise of the Beasts. What's interesting to me is that this one takes place in the 90s, which, the 90s were pretty lit. So I'm excited to see how they incorporate like the style, the music, the feel of the 90s with the Transformers. So I'm very much looking forward to this. Looks like a good time at the theaters. Ooh, June 16th. The Flash is finally here. I do have my social reaction with Christian Harloff. That video is out on my channel now, so you can check that one out. I can't review it still, but the social reaction that I put out, I very, very much enjoyed The Flash. Loved seeing Michael Keaton back as Batman after all these years. This is just a great time at the theaters. I highly recommend checking out The Flash. I am so curious to see how this does at the box office in light of, look what happened with Black Adam and with Shazam 2. So The Flash is the next one up in the old DC. We'll see how it does, but I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. And yeah, cannot recommend The Flash highly enough. All right, Elemental, the latest from Disney and Pixar. This comes out June 16th. And normally I don't see movies in 3D unless it's Avatar. However, at CinemaCon, I want to say it was like 18 to 20 minutes of footage that they showed us was in 3D, and it looked incredible. Not only the colors, how vibrant it was, the style, just the 3D of it was like, there's no way after seeing that footage that I'm going to be able to just go see it in standard. I have to see this in 3D, and it just seems like a very heartfelt just like Fast X, family centric film. I just think it's going to be very creative. I hope this is a home run for Pixar. After, the last few films, they ended up being put on Disney Plus with Luca, Soul, and then Turning Red, and then also with Lightyear not being what I had hoped it would be. So here's hoping that Elemental is great, you guys. It looks great, looks colorful. Looking forward to it. June 16th. All right. Also on June 16th. So far on June 16th, you guys, we have The Flash, we have Elemental, and now we have the latest from Wes Anderson, Asteroid City. Look at this cast list, though. Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston. It just goes on and on and on. Jeff Goldblum, Margot Robbie. I cannot wait to see this movie. The trailers look very fun, very cool. I love Wes Anderson films. So I'm looking forward to this, June 16th. Another one coming out June 16th. This is going to be a really crazy weekend at the box office. The Blackening. I was trying to go into this one without seeing a single trailer. And then the other day I saw a trailer, which is fine. But it looks really funny to me. It looks very creative, very different. I just wish that I hadn't seen the trailer for it, because I was like, oh, here's a movie that I haven't seen a trailer for. I'm going to go into it knowing as little as possible. But that's okay. I'm going to hopefully no more trailers, no more TV spots or clips or anything. I just want to go into this without all the funny parts, all the jokes being advertised to me. But it's from the director of Ride Along and Barbershop and the co-writer of Girls Trip. Girls Trip is hilarious. If you guys have not seen Girls Trip, you got to check that out. But The Blackening, June 16th. I wonder how many people are going to see all four. I don't even know if that's possible, but all four opening day. June 16th is going to be crazy. All right, so then ending out June, we have two movies on June 30th. The first one up is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I have also been seeing all of the, I would say mixed, but they're leaning negative, mixed to negative reviews coming out of Cannes, the film festival right now. I'm not going to let that deter me, though, because I am still very hyped for this movie. All the footage I've seen, the trailers, everything, the marketing looks great to me. It looks like a lot of fun. to see Indiana Jones on one last adventure. So I am hoping that this franchise goes out on a high note, and going to be there opening night to support that film. All right, also on June 30th, the latest from DreamWorks, we have Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. And who knew that we needed Jane Fonda as a Kraken? I never knew that until I saw the trailer, and I was like, where has this been my whole life, you guys? Honestly, DreamWorks did not have to do anything else other than what they had at the top line of this poster from the studio that brought you Shrek. That's all you need to say. And I'm there, opening night, painted green, I don't know, out of my swamp and into the theater. Very much looking forward to this. The animation style looks cool too. You know, it's really interesting. We're getting a lot of really different animated films this summer. The style, the colors, everything from SpiderVerse to Ruby Gillman to one that's coming up that I'll be talking about, TMNT, Mutant Mayhem. There's just a lot of really interesting animation style coming out this summer. Very much looking forward to it. All right, next up, we have July 7th, Joyride. Oh man, I do have my review of Joyride up with Robert Meyer Burnett up on my channel when we saw this at CinemaCon. I have to tell you guys, Joyride is one of the funniest movies I have seen in years. I do not remember the last time I had that much fun in a theater seeing a movie with a huge group of people. I cannot wait to see this movie again, and not only to see it again, but to bring a bunch of my friends who have not seen it yet, just to see their reactions to some of the insane shenanigans that go down in this film. 4 friends, 1 trip, no luck, Joyride. July 7th. If you're on the fence about this one, this is like the biggest recommendation I can give a movie is go see Joyride. Don't watch any trailers. Don't just go see it. Go into it not having the jokes ruined in the trailers. It is so funny, so worth your time. Hilarious. My favorite scene is the one that takes place at the airport, and that's all I'll say because I don't want to spoil a single frame of it. So just know when you're watching that movie, I was laughing so hard I cried. All right. Also in July, I wish that this poster said the date. I'll check for you guys right now. I have it on my phone. Oh, also, okay, July 7th, same day as Joyride, is Insidious The Red Door. This one looks pretty good. I am hoping it does not let me down like the Boogeyman did. I love the Insidious franchise, so I'm very much looking forward to this. Looks very creepy. Looks like a direct sequel, I want to say, to the second one. Like it picks right up from where that one left off, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing Insidious The Red Door. And then, all right, Barbie. Where to begin with Barbie? This is the movie I am most curious about for the summer season. It's either going to be the worst thing I've ever seen, or it's going to be amazing. I don't think there's an in-between with Barbie. At CinemaCon, they brought out Margot Robbie. They brought out Ryan Gosling. They talked about it. They showed some footage. It looks really fun, really colorful. It looks like they got the world of Barbie down. But I still have no clue what to expect. I don't know. I'm so curious. But what is also very intriguing about this is that it has a showdown, and it's like the most bizarre movie box office showdown ever with Oppenheimer, the latest from Christopher Nolan. I don't know if you guys have seen, it's like a GIF, meme of this girl putting on lipstick, and there's like an earthquake. So she's putting on the lipstick, she's shaking, it's going all over her face, and it says something to the effect of like, Barbie fans when Oppenheimer's screening in the room next to them, and then it's just the makeup goes everywhere. I am very much looking forward to Oppenheimer. However, I feel like I know I'm going to get a great film with great storytelling, great acting. I mean, look at the cast. Emily Blunt. Everything about Oppenheimer looks great. But I have to see Barbie first just because I am so curious about it. But that's going to be a really interesting showdown at the box office that weekend, July 21st, 2023. All right. This is probably my most anticipated horror film for the summer. Talk to Me. This is from A24. I saw the trailer for this and it really, really excited me. It's basically you hold the hand and it's kind of like a Ouija board. but it looks very creepy. I love A24. They rarely ever miss for me. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing Talk to Me. Let's see. I can't read that on my screen. But Talk to Me comes out on July 28th. Looking forward to that. And then like a complete 180 from Talk to Me. We have TMNT, Mutant Mayhem. This movie just moved up its release date. Now it's coming out August 2nd. And they just released this really cute poster for it. But yeah, I think we're really in for a treat this summer with animation. All the animated films are completely different from each other, but look at how gorgeous they all look. We're just really lucky with animation this summer. Cannot wait to see Mutant Mayhem. All right, there's a couple more movies that I wanted to talk about. The Last Voyage, this looks really fun. I am hoping that it's spooky, that it's really leaning into the horror. It just seems like such a good setting. And as far as I know, this particular chapter of Dracula has not been put onto film. I'm trying to think as I'm saying that, but I don't think so, or at least as mainstream as this. So this comes out August 11th. Very much looking forward to it. Maybe, no, okay, I'm going to say, okay, as far as horror goes this summer, looking forward to Talk to Me the most, then Insidious, just because I love the Insidious franchise, then this one. Very much looking forward to it. And then I am so excited for Strays, you guys. This movie looks hilarious. Will Ferrell is Reggie. Jamie Foxx is Bug. It's from the Humans, who brought you Cocaine Bear and 21 Jump Street. I love both of those films. I just think this summer, I don't know, this summer just feels like the theaters are back. Like every single week, there's something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to say, I don't know overall. I'm looking at the list again on my phone. But I will say, at least for the month, let me see. The month of June, I'm looking at next month. I think Across the SpiderVerse is going to be the biggest movie for the month of June. I think it'll beat Transformers, The Flash, Elemental, Asteroid City, The Blackening, and Indiana Jones, and Ruby Gillman. For me, Across the SpiderVerse, I am so looking forward to it, and everyone that I've talked to loves the first one. I don't even think I've met someone who just likes the first one. Everyone that I've talked to loves the first one, so it's just building off the excitement and the love of the first one. And I have two nieces who love the first one as well. Very much looking forward to it. And yeah, out of all these movies, there's just we're so lucky this summer. Out of all these movies, if I had to pick like three that I'm very, very much looking forward to, it would be Across the SpiderVerse. Ooh, this is tough. Talk to Me. Oh no, and if I had to pick only one more, that's so tough because I'm really looking forward to Mutant Mayhem, Asteroid City, Elemental. I don't know. I can't pick a third one. It's too tough. There's just, I'd rather have too many options than, oh man, there's only like 2 movies coming out this summer. So I have some questions for you guys to put down in the comments. Number 1, what movie are you most excited for this summer out of the ones that I talked about? Are there any that I missed? I know there's a ton of other movies coming out, but I just picked about, I think, 20 that are coming out this summer, which is crazy to think, that you're looking forward to. And then also, not only which one are you looking forward to the most, which movie do you think is going to, at the end of the summer, win the box office crown? Who do you think is going to make the most money this summer? I'm saying, at least for the month of June, I'm going with Across the SpiderVerse. Overall for the summer, I really don't know. There's just so many movies. But I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let me know what you guys are excited for, what you think will make the most. Thanks for joining me. It's good to see you guys. And I'll see you guys again very soon. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.